Hello everyone, my name is Lorthorn and welcome back to Minecraft Kingdom Builders. So, apparently someone gave me some silver, but I didn't get the memo. Oh, more apples though. I do like taxes. They gave me non-raw silver. That's fine too, but my goal is raw silver right now. It'll work out. Yes, so silver, mining. Getting the rest of the silver that is needed. You know, I think I've mined more silver in this iron mine than I've mined actual gold. Or iron, should I say. Which I actually kind of like. It amuses me. That's the word. Yes. Grand amusement. So we just start bashing our way through here. Take that, worker safety. I only pay for you because I have to. What a silly service. It's good for when it's good, but a lot of people really don't like paying for your worker safety. It'd be a good thing if no one ever had to actually get a payout from worker safety. That's it, though. It'd be a very good thing for this world. It's kind of like the weird irony of insurance, isn't it? It'd be nice if we didn't need insurance. Though, I view it a bit like taxes. Unnecessary evil. See, I wouldn't mind taxes if there's no income tax. Because income tax creates a huge amount of paperwork of trying to figure out who made what money where, and then trying to bracket versus who makes what amounts, and then how much we should take from each person based on their levels of success. Now, I think, and also, it has a huge amount of paperwork as well involved on it, and the onus for that paperwork is on the person filing to give away their own money to the government. And if you mess it up yourself, then you give away more money to the government. But if they mess it up, then you can get in trouble with it as well. And it's this huge, giant, bloated bureaucracy, which once per year causes basically every single human on Earth a certain level of stress and distress, which makes them not very happy. So I think we should do away with income tax and funnel all that into some sort of sales tax level of things, so that it's just bloody easier than it is right now. Because, to be perfectly honest, it's a complicated system that tries to catch people out based on how complicated it is. Especially looking at you, United States, and how your tax system is even worse than ours here in Canada. And my biggest problem with income tax is that it's meant to be a temporary thing that was implemented during war times. But then there's like, ooh, this is a lot of money. We really like this. We're not getting rid of it. I think the world functioned perfectly fine since before the World Wars, and we don't need to be running in a wartime economy anymore. But no, it's the case that basically every single country on the planet is actually running in what should be rightfully called a wartime economy in relative reflection. Think about that. Right? There used to not be income tax, and countries ran relatively fine. I mean, sure, we have more expenses now, but even then, I feel like there's quite a few things that could be cut or shifted around, or not even considered to be an essential service for taxes to cover. My own opinion, of course, but it is just, the world did run at one point without an income tax. You know, the Roman Empire, an absolutely massive, staggering, bonkers empire, ran with something like 2%, maybe 4% tax in total gross production. Do you know what, like, Canada and the United States run on right now? Canada is like over 50% tax in total gross taxing. And the United States is something like 40%, depending on state to state. And I think the UK is like almost around 60 or something, depending on your tax bracket of how much you pay. And the Roman Empire, ran on a 2 to 4% total tax. Even then, we look back at what caused the bloody American Revolution, and I think that was like a 5% or 7% tax, And that was a duty tax on tea, so that wasn't even an income tax. That's just a tax on what was considerably a luxury good. When we look at the British Empire, that ruled the whole bloody world, and it did that off which was probably a little less than a total in totality 7% tax for the general public, which is insane to think about. It's like only since basically 1920s. And there's about, timeline-wise, have we been the way we were? Even then, our income tax used to be a lot smaller too. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy how much has to get paid for it. Why is all this relevant? Well, apparently I didn't pay enough taxes last time I paid my taxes, and it took the government forever to tell me that I didn't pay my taxes in fully, and so they've been charging me extra money, interest, on my not paid portion of taxes, which added up to like an extra $9 for me to pay, which really annoyed me, because I didn't like paying taxes in the first point, and then they're saying, yeah, we're going to slap you with an arbitrary fine, because our own bureaucracy is so slow and so incompetent at sending you information that you only got it till now that you hadn't paid. And yes, they did send me warning letters and stuff beforehand, but they sent it to me through an email I didn't have access to until they sent it to an actual proper email I did have access to. Then by going through that email that I had access to and jumping through a bunch of hoops and getting a letter in mail, which took a month and a half to get, I finally could log into that email and then actually see and pay the amount of taxes owed. And it's still not a very big amount of money, but it annoyed me that it happened in the first place anyways. I still think it's crazy to think about how countries ran with such low amount of taxes. They must have made income in other ways instead of basically just being a mafia gang that said, "Oi, give us your money or we'll throw you into jail." Must be in different ways that the government's made money. Imagine that, a government actually trying to make money instead of just snatching it from its people. And yes, that's what I do consider it, because I've seen what my taxes get spent on, and I am not most pleased with the results. I'd be wondering, so someone recommended I do some sort of Discord server integration mod with this Discord and the Minecraft server, and they said that would give it more interaction, make it feel more lively, and make it, yeah, basically like make the server feel more alive and let us know what's going on in the server. And I was thinking about it, I kind of like the idea of the integration. I myself don't want to set up though, because I hate messing with Discord integration stuff. I find Discord is an absolute pain of a platform for me to use. But the interaction, having people interact with the server more and things more, I do like. And I was wondering what ways, like, does anyone have any thoughts or recommendations on any other ideas of how I could make the server more interactive, more fun, more appealing for people to play in? I think part of it honestly does come down to the initial momentum and what mods we had. I think we had power creep far too much in the mods we had available to us. And I honestly do think that's a problem, is having people get powerful quickly. And well, I had the initial intentions for the server to last quite a while, and I don't think it's going anywhere exactly soon. I do have a feeling though that possibly this is just a test run, and maybe we should restart sooner rather than later of people getting invested in it, or we carry on until no one has any investment left and then we switch up servers, because it's literally just been a learning experience for me in running servers, getting mods up. And now that I've expressed that I want to do this, and I have a small amount of people who seem to like the idea, they're saying, oh, if we're going to make the new one, we actually know how to make servers and run it and make mod packs that work better. So let us do it next time. And I'm all for that. The less work I have to do at this sort of thing, the better it is. As long as I can have tyrannical oversight, but have to do very little work, then I am very, very happy. Okay, so raw silver in the center, raw silver on the sides. That produces a giant bundle of this type of raw silver, which then we just turn to more. We go to uses for this raw silver. We do that. Boom. Alchemy. It's magically multiplying. Still not enough at all, though. Just going to see if there's any gold I can snatch up here. stars. Oh, look at that. Delicious. Going to need so much gold to get this part done. What should I make the walls out of? I don't know if it's big enough, but there has to be a limited size and grandeur. You know, this will be grand and big enough in the end. See if I can find a texture pack that blends gold better. I mean, one of the problems with texture packs is people try to make mods that complement the rest of the things in Minecraft that are base. And so if you go and get yourself a texture pack, it might not line up with the other texture packs. But mods in general, Minecraft in general, has actually moved more towards the way that texture packs were looking. So I think a texture pack to modify base game while leaving everything else kind of intact is not actually the worst thing in the world. It'd be something cool to experiment with at the very least. I've seen what texture packs I might want to goof around with. And I'm pretty certain if it can have a texture pack independent of anything else going on the server. And I do like texture packs. And if I can't get shaders, then texture packs will be the next best thing. This has to go. Rightio. Axe to you. Axe to you. And pick. Really tough, this table. Maybe it is an axe. Oh, and pick. Right. In, out. In, out. Very simple. Good. There we have it. Excellent. All done properly. Wonderful stuff. Storage crates. Great for transportation. That's not a fix. Do a proper fix. Alright. Here we are. Fixed. See, it wasn't that difficult. And now we go up into here. And we can get that all fixed up. And now we have it. Okay, good. Didn't armor stands used to be able to hold swords? I seem to remember they could have swords and shields. Maybe when I get down, I'll see if they can hold them or not. I'll try to give them a sword or a shield or an axe or something. Oh, you can. Sweet. And then gold axes. Oh, don't they look chapper. Good work, everyone. Now, if we head on back up here, I go through way too much food. My goodness. I need to harvest a bunch more bread and a bunch more creatures. That's what I need to do. Does it look good? Maybe. I don't know. Might not keep it. I am out of food, though. Now this sword should give me quite a bit from one of you creatures. Quite a bit indeed. Can make loads of sausage, actually, if I wanted to. Yeah, we can eliminate one more. Maybe not eating those spines and the like. We can't really eat animal ribs now, can we? We can turn them to bone meal, I suppose. We eat the muscles pretty fast, at least. That's good. It's a little concerning. Or what are your uses? How do I can make you into? What's your uses? You can be made into sausage skins. Okay. Kind of gross. Cooked organ meat. Or sausage. Can't make any of these right now, can I? Can you just eat sausage skin? Can make a rotten sausage. Ooh. I'll poke you with my rotten sausage. I mean, what? Very rude. Let's do something about that. So, here we are again. We make sandwiches in this household because you get the status effect stuffed. And that makes saturation last longer. Yes. Minus 16, you say. Right then. Well, we do need a lot of gold now, don't we? Aha! That's ought to be a good patch. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. I love myself some lovely gold. Gold, gold, gold is good. Wonderful gold is gold. Indeed. Oh, not again. I'm busy. Look, if I could see you, I wouldn't mind this fight so much. The only problem is I have absolutely no idea where you are. I should make a spell that just constantly applies purge effect to me. Where's it coming from? This is not a fair fight. I appear to not be able to break this area because it's linked to our... or was monster griefing turned off. They turned off griefing, didn't they? My plans have been ruined! I was going to explode my way to him. Now I don't even know where he is. Arg! I hate darkness so much. Is there a way to just disable effects? I'm just gonna go into the configs and delete all blocks that can spawn him. That'll show him. Stop it, no one likes you. You're the worst addition Minecraft's ever had. Wrong spell. This is bad. God, I hate those things. I wouldn't mind them. Like, all their powers. They could keep all their powers. Except for this stupid darkness effect. I cannot stand it. Hate not being able to see. Vision effects are like the worst thing in Minecraft. Well, of all other things. One of my biggest fears is actually going blind. Like, would you rather go blind or would you rather go deaf? That's really tough. That's really, really tough. I mean, there's so much to sound. Like, I love music. I would miss music so much. I don't know. It's a really hard one. But I really like video games as well, and playing video games visually is kind of a big thing for me. It's hard to play video games when you're deaf. I mean, when you're blind. It's not quite as hard when you're deaf, but when you're blind, it's very hard to play video games. What do I like more, music or video games? It's not a very fair thing, but it's kind of like the situation that it is, isn't it? I know. That's the wrong spell. There we go. Huh. Okay. Right. Want to go this way. Whee! Up and over the hills. Oh, well, not loading. Strange place, this. Very strange place. Alright. Actually, double the amount of gold we get out of this whole dealio. Ah, it's actually not enough power. That's why it takes so long. Definitely needs more power running through this machine. I wonder where the bottleneck. That should be producing a pretty good amount of power. Shouldn't be being power used anywhere else. So his bottleneck is right there. That's producing that. You could get batteries, so it builds up a charge, so that it would drain it all. And then you could have more power in the system. Get some LV accumulators. Yes. Kinetic Damio or Diamond. It's not actually that expensive. You just need a bunch of cut copper and then you can get a domino. Okay. Well, we've got tons of copper on the base. This should be done by the time I get there and back again, though. That's the thing. It's not even halfway done. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and until next time, goodbye. Alright. Let's get out of here.